Hi everyone, it's Danielle. I wanted to take a few minutes and share with you some of the things that we're doing here around our house to help us get through the days here at home and our days of e-learning. I know, of course, that no one idea or one routine or one structure is going to work for everyone, but I hope you can take some of the ideas that I'm going to show you here and make them work for your family, add to them, change them, share them, whatever you'd like to do. So the first thing is that we've set up a schedule for our kiddos every day. I know, a schedule. It's really tough, especially when we're learning from home, to keep up with a schedule, but my kiddos do a lot better when they know what to expect from each day, when they know what's going on from 1 hour to the next. And I know that maybe a lot of your kiddos will too, so find a schedule that works for you. I'll kind of show you what we've got going on here. This is my first grader schedule, so my 7.5-year-old. And you can see right here, hopefully, that our day is structured into times that work for us, first of all. So I know that starting a school day at 10 a.m. may not work for everyone. If your family works better starting the school day at 7, more power to you. But we know that for us, the best thing that we can do is give our kids the things that they need to have completed in the morning when they wake up. So anything that we might want them to do, waking up, making their bed, checking on our animals, eating some breakfast before they start their first school session around 10 a.m. And that is when they can do, of course, their e-learning provided by their school and their teacher, as well as some of the enrichment that we are trying to provide for them at home. And I'll show you a little bit more about those portfolios you might see listed right over there, and boredom boxes as well. And then, of course, any online classes and activities that you're able to find for your kiddos. There's so much that's available right now, and more is being made available every day. I highly encourage you to take a look and see what you can find to keep your kids learning at home. At noon, we'll take a little bit of a rest. We'll read, we'll play, hopefully outside if weather permits. We'll have some lunch. We'll enjoy some TV, some computer time before we get back to work. Around 1:30, give or take, for a couple more hours, and we'll continue with our schoolwork, with our personal enrichment, and then, of course, anything online until about 3:30 when they check in with mom and dad. We want to make sure that they've completed their daily work each day. We want to make sure that they have any questions answered, and we're asking them to check in so that they can help out around the house too, any chores that might need to be done, any help that they can provide with younger siblings, until we're all done for the day and we can enjoy an unplanned advantage of all this time at home, which is time with our loved ones, of course, and personal time for ourselves and for our children as well. So now I want to get back to those personal portfolios, which is what I'm holding right now. So again, this is my first graders, my 7-year-old, and you can see that she has decorated her binder beautifully. This is a dollar store binder that I've got right here. She decorated it with supplies that we had right here in the house. We also had some of these dividers, these binder tabs hanging around the house. And everything that I've done here, I've just simply printed out from the computer, from online. And so this is giving my kiddos a chance to explore things that they may not get to do in the hustle and bustle of a daily school day and school week. So these tabs right here are divided into things that my first grader, my 7-year-old, would enjoy. She loves to read, so we've got all kinds of book reports and biography posters that she can use to explore even deeper into her books, her reading. She also loves to write, so we've got some prompts right there for her, along with plenty of paper for her to be creative and get all of those ideas out on paper. We've got math she enjoys, so magic squares. We've got logic puzzles in here. That one she's right in the middle of over there. We've got all different kinds of math that she's really enjoying being able to learn about. She loves to cook. So we've got a section here, things that she's able to do on her own. We've kind of divided these into a section of recipes that she can do independently. We know that she can be safe and appropriate when she's making those. And then there's also a section for things that we would prefer her to wait for us to do, things that might involve the stove or knives or anything that we're not comfortable with her doing independently quite yet. And then, per her request, of course, some coloring. Always fun to do, and these are fantastic to keep busy for long periods of time and really work on fine motor skills and details. Now, I'm planning on changing and adding to these portfolios whenever I need to, because I'll know when she's completed many of her things. She'll put them back there in her completed work section. So I'll know what she's enjoying. I'll know what I might need to print more of. I'll know exactly what I need to do to help her to enjoy her personal portfolio. Another thing we've established, and again, this is from stuff that we had right in our house. I did not go out to get any of this stuff, I promise. So I've got this box right here. This is just kind of a crate that we've had hanging around the house for quite a long time. And I don't know if you can see right in there, but I have filled it with things that I have gathered from all around my house. Now, some of these are things that my older daughter has passed down now to her younger sister, but that she hasn't gotten a chance to explore yet. So magazines right here that my older daughter got for years and has been kind of hanging on to and decided to pass on down. Craft activities. I don't know if you guys are guilty of this, but sometimes I'm in the store and I'll go, ooh, my kiddo would love that craft activity, and I'll grab it and bring it home, and it'll sit there for like days, weeks, months, years. And so I kind of collected some of those things that have gone by the wayside. Sometimes birthday gifts or holiday gifts, we'll kind of forget about those for a little while. And so we pulled them back out and put them all in one place in this lovely little box right here. Our rainbow loom. I think we're gonna have a lot of these bracelets before long. Right? We've got our needle point, anything that they can really explore on their own. Build a book, right? Creative kits, as well as, of course, this is a fantastic time for kids and adults alike to catch up on their reading. So definitely put those books in there too. Give those kids a chance to work on reading that really is interesting and enriching to them. So I hope that this video has given you guys some really good ideas for ways that you can enrich and enhance the incredible work that our teachers in schools are already doing with the e-learning that they're providing, and kind of adding something so that your kiddos can stay happy, stay healthy, stay learning as independently as they possibly can while we navigate through our work days and through this incredibly unprecedented situation. I hope that you guys all stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, and stay learning.